Prizm, boy.
Prizm basketball and select football. Sheesh.
We are live. Also, I'm on Wi-Fi now, so hopefully this adapter works well and
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
cause issues. Just in case
You're
that
not hardline?
happens. Nah, there's no coaxial cable in the guest bedroom upstairs. Like, why?
That's annoying.
So like I would have to
Like
run a
no
long
port?
ass cable. Yeah, there's a straight up no coaxial cable. Period. There's just plugs. And I'm just
I'm
like,
gonna have
what
to
if?
do what I do and have like a 50-footer just running
Yeah.
across my house.
And what's weird is the apartment comes with free basic cable. So I'm like, what if the guest bedroom wanted to watch TV? Like, why is there just not? It's weird. I don't know. Like, why would you just not put a like a coaxial in here?
Yeah. You know what video number this is, dude?
45.
45.
Yep. Hey, Tyler Delk. Yo, Mr. White.
What up, Delk? How's college, buddy? Just a senior last year, so.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember what. I think you went to somewhere in Arizona. I don't remember. Oh no, Delk, you're at Pima, right? Can't remember where Tyler went. He's a really good baseball player. Real good.
Did he do steroids?
I mean, his baseball is kind of prevalent, but I don't think Delk juiced. Maybe Delk juices now. Who knows?
He said it's good. Baseball is fun, and then he said yeah, and I think that was to me asking if he's using steroids.
Nice. I mean, that was probably is he at Pima, not did he juice, but sure. If you think.
Oh
that
yeah,
was
I forgot you said that. Actually, never mind. He was saying it to that.
trying to out my boy right now, Mikey. What the fuck?
I forgot you said that. That makes a lot more sense.
Sheesh. Ops be everywhere.
Nice haircut, by the way, buddy.
Oh, thanks, man. Decided to get it taken down a little bit.
See that?
So, episode 45.
Yes, sir.
Baseball. Oh, sorry, they're not doing baseball. There ain't nothing to talk about. Basketball and football. I know how much you love talking about baseball. We got to get some freaking guests on here next baseball season.
Honestly, because I don't like it. It's so boring to me, bro. Like I would love to learn it and be able to talk about it with you, but my brain is just like no.
It's one of those sports that you only appreciate it if you played it. I would say.
Yeah.
At least at some level. So episode 45. All right.
Yep.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 45 of Sonoran Sports Cards. We're back from the holidays. Mikey, you have a good holiday?
Yeah, I had a
Christmas,
really good
New
holiday,
Year's?
honestly. Went off-roading on New Year's for the first time, like in an actual razor, so that was a lot of fun.
Okay. That's nice. Was that Lydia's families or something?
Yeah, Lydia's family. I was basically hanging out with them for the holidays. And then this past Tuesday, the 3rd, we moved in. I don't know if you guys noticed. I do apologize if the setup, like there's a screen on the wall behind me, but we just moved in, so we're still getting everything all set up.
Yeah.
Computer room's not decorated
I can't
or
see it
anything
at all,
yet,
so
yeah.
I'll
Which is
have to
weird.
watch the video back so I can see it.
Which is weird because it tells me that you can see my webcam, but you can't.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, mine was good. How about yours? What were you up to?
I mean, first part of it, I was in Yuma. Saw you once, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. We went fishing and had
Twice.
some Taco Bell. I remember that. Yeah, that's true. Twice.
Chili pepper. Forgot about that.
Yep. Yeah, chili pepper another time. So yeah, we went twice.
Yeah.
So hanging out, enjoying time with the family, the friends, and then I came back to Tucson for like the last week. I love the family, but right around a week's pretty good. Pretty good amount of time.
Yeah.
I couldn't have imagined being there all that much longer. I love them though. I don't have it yet, but my parents are fostering a cat that I'm gonna take over when they're done doing all the shots and stuff like that. So that's probably the biggest change in my life. I'll have a cat.
Yeah, I remember you sending me the pictures of that.
Yeah, pretty cute little.
Yeah, little kid.
Her name's Carly.
Carly.
named after the awesome U.S. goal scorer for the U.S. women's national team, Carly Lloyd.
Yeah.
Fastest hat trick in World Cup history. So yeah, there you go. That's what she's named after. I made a deal when I was super young that all my pets, dogs, and cats are going to be named after athletes. So
That's pretty
um,
respectable. I appreciate that.
yeah, next animal I get, whether if it's a boy, it's gonna have to have either Dwayne or Wade. It's got to be in his name because that's my favorite athlete of all time. So
Just a dog named Dwayne.
yeah, I kind of like Wade actually as the
Yeah.
dog's first name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might just be Wade. Yeah. So we were gone for 2 weeks. We're back at it.
Yes,
Um.
sir.
I the NBA landscape is, I mean, kind of a kind of a shit show. I'm super bummed. The Suns suck straight ass right now. Everybody like Devin Booker's been injured for I don't know how many games it's been at this point. The Suns are 1-9
I'll be
over their last
honest, I
10,
haven't really
bro. It's
been
been
watching basketball that much, but I did not realize the
yeah,
Suns were down to number 8 in the West.
yeah, dude. They just dropped like a freaking rock. They just I don't know. Chris Paul looks old. Aiton is super passive. Aiton is probably the most frustrating player that I've ever like rooted for because I know like what the potential is. Like I've seen it in college because he went to the U of A, which is where I
Yeah.
live right there. So I've seen him play live in college, seen him play live in the NBA, and I've seen the potential in both aspects. Like he pops off in games, and then the next game he'll just be 3 points. It's like what's going on here? Why can't you be more consistent? And the same thing, but to a lesser extent with Mikal Bridges. Like they're both really good third and fourth players, but when they get bumped up to 2 and 3, they don't really have the consistency to do it. So,
Right.
and Chris Paul looks old as shit. So that's the story there. The Nuggets are on a freaking hot streak, and they're 8-2 over the last 10, and they're
I see
first
that.
in the West. And Jokic is that dude's got to be the best player in basketball, man. I don't know. It's either him or Jokic, Doncic, and Giannis are up there. They're all the top three, I would say. And they're all playing nasty. Another thing, Mikey said he hasn't been following basketball that much because, he's a big time football guy. So he's going to
This is
definitely
correct.
lead our next segment. But I'm a big time basketball dude. So people are dropping 40s like nothing.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of
It's
that actually, like on
crazy,
my
man.
Instagram feed.
People are just popping off for 40 points like every night to the point where it's like you see somebody get 40 and you're like, eh, like that used to be something that you're like, holy shit, I got 40 points, but Donovan Mitchell got 71. And on the same night, Klay
71?
Thompson got like 50. Yeah, and the same night, Klay Thompson got like 54.
What?
It's nuts. Yeah,
70
I don't.
points, bro. That's
People
absolutely
are,
crazy.
and he assisted on. I think he had like double digit assists too, so he contributed to like 99 points. I think is what it was.
That's
That
nuts.
might be a little off, but I know it was in 90s. Like directly contributed to over 90 points,
That's crazy.
which is absolutely insane.
Actually carried the team.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, Donovan Mitchell, like when before that trade, like everyone was like, okay, he's an all star, but I don't think he's a superstar. But people are having to rethink that because man's been doing amazing for the Cavs. So quick run through Western Conference, led by the Nuggets, second place Grizzlies, third place Pelicans, fourth place Mavericks, fifth place Kings. Let's go Kings. Sixth. Oh shit! I don't know what happened right there. Did my camera turn off?
Oh,
Or
yeah, I can see you right now.
did it just point at the ceiling?
I think it's
Oh
on your
no,
web. I think it's on your webcam
yeah, but it's
now.
switch. It's switch camera. Yeah, frick, man. I banged the table and my camera just fell off. Well, that didn't switch back over. Mikey, you're breaking the system, bro.
I'm breaking the system.
I'm gonna blame. I'm gonna blame you for this because that
I'm the one that slammed your
makes me
table.
assume. Yeah. There we
There we
go.
go. You're
There's
good
a
now.
better one. Okay, I was at Kings at 5, Warriors at 6, which are like dead even at 20 and 20. Clippers 7 and Suns 8. That rounds out your top 8.
Yeah.
Most of the shit teams that we thought at the beginning of the years are now the shit teams. If you look at that bottom, Rockets 15th, Spurs 14th, Thunder 13th, Jazz 12th. So the Jazz have plummeted.
Yeah.
Remember, there was a time when they were in first place in the West. So yeah, the board looks a lot more normal. I mean, the Suns. There's still plenty of time. So what's nice is they're only like 6 games back from the first seed. So when if Booker comes
Yeah, that's
back and
true.
they get going, but I really do think they need to make a trade too. It just doesn't seem to be working. They need to get somebody else.
Somebody to
And
help.
the fact that they have Jay Crowder over there who's not doing shit, um, obviously trading him for anything is good because he's just decided he doesn't want to play for the Suns, which is frustrating as shit as a fan, but
Yeah.
whatever. And then the East, number 1 is the Celtics. 2 is the Nets, which that's whoo. Nets are 9-1, guys. I know we
Yeah.
talked a lot of shit about Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, that combo as far as like mentality, but they've decided they wanted to play and they are tearing it up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then you got the Bucks third, Cavs fourth, which that top four is nasty. And then you got the Sixers, Pacers, Knicks, and Heat round out the top 8. So the Heater,
Yeah.
your Heatles are 5-5 over the past 10. They're pretty average, and that's the way they're playing is pretty average. So
Yeah.
a lot of people kind of want them to blow it up a little bit, like not a huge blow up, but
Yeah.
get rid of Lowry and try and get somebody else. Maybe get rid of Duncan Robinson, your boy too.
God,
Um,
I hate watching him on the court, bro. No trust.
but the same thing we said about the West is true for the East. The bottom is what you'd expect it to be at this point. Pistons, Hornets, and Magic are they're at the bottom, and Wizards. The Raptors are probably the only surprising bottom-ish team in my opinion, because I thought they would be able to. Like I thought their team's good enough to be like even, but they're down there at 15 and 17 and 23. So
Yeah.
yeah, big surprises though. Overall, I would say Nets are doing really good now. They're playing up to what we think they are. Um, the Pacers are 8-2 over their last 10, which is crazy because people thought they were going to be one of the worst teams in basketball. But Tyrese Halliburton and Benedict Mathurin are being a pretty good backcourt there. And then on the West, we already talked about it. It's the Suns are sucking straight butthole, and then you got the Pelicans on the other end doing pretty good. Zion is played out of his mind, which I mean is justified, I guess, by his draft stock capital and how much freaking hype was around him. But he's living up to it. But guess what, Mikey? He's injured for I think like the next month. So
For the next month.
yeah, I think so. I think he messed up his foot. I think it's a month. I know he's injured, but
I mean, he's a big boy, so.
yeah, he's a freaking huge man. I don't know, guys. Like when we say big basketball player, you probably think of like I don't know, like
Shaq.
Shaq. Yeah, I mean, but Shaq was actually big too, so that's kind of. But like Zion doesn't like he's tall, I guess, but when you look at him, do you think basketball player? Like
Yeah,
yeah,
I do.
I could see him playing like football too, though. You know, like he's only 6'6", which I mean is tall, but
I could see him
that's
being like a linebacker.
yeah 6'6", 284. Like that's
He's a big
and
boy.
he's pretty solid too. I mean, I know he's had his cheeseburger issues, but when he's down to that 280 size, he's just a big dude.
Yeah. Big
Yeah,
frame.
big frame. Yeah. Yeah, Zion's hurt. Anthony Davis is, I think, ramping back up to play again, so he can get hurt again. You know, Devin Booker's hurt. I think Jaw has a little bit of a knock. Yeah, Jaw's out for like a month too. So there's some big names not playing basketball right now.
That's
But
a lot of big names.
yeah. So we're getting close to trade time for basketball, so we'll definitely talk about that more as it gets closer. But some of
Yeah,
these
for sure.
teams, like I said, I really hope my team makes a trade.
Hopefully.
And Mikey's team has a pretty good chance of trading either getting somebody to make them better right now or sending somebody away to get a little worse right now. Because that's what people are going to be doing around this trade deadline is getting a little worse too. Like some of those teams that are like fifth from the bottom, They're like, we're not good enough to win, so let's be the worst we can be because that boy that is supposed to be the number one pick is something else. Victor Wembanyama is, I don't know. People are saying, honestly, Mike, people said a quote I heard from a basketball source that is like one of the people I listen to podcast wise, and I think he's really smart. Said that best best prospect, Jesus Christ, since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Really?
Even better than LeBron, even better than Michael as far as the prospect, dude. Like he's just like that crazy. Like he's people are saying next generational talent, guys, not just next superstar, like next like defining of an era kind of player.
Right.
And then number two is Scoot Henderson, like the projected number two pick. That guy is a superstar too. So even if you get two, you're not getting a
So,
stud.
right.
Yeah, you're getting there's crazy talent in this draft class. So those teams that are kind of bad are going to try and get really bad. I think. At least I think they should.
To try to at least get one of those guys.
Yeah. All right, let's do some football.
Let's do
I don't
some
really know if there's any point
football.
in going over picks that we made 3 weeks ago. You
I
want to
don't.
just go over this wild card round, buddy?
That sounds really good to
Let's
me.
just go over what we are thinking is going to happen.
Yeah. And this will also give you the picks from what you asked me this morning. So,
Oh yeah.
um, so week or wild card round 1 on Saturday starts at 2:30. That is the Niners and Seahawks at the 49ers. So the 49ers get a home game since we are the number 2 seed.
Number two.
Um, we had two home games, right? If we win. Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean, we'd have all three if the Eagles get knocked out in their second round game or in
Yeah.
the second round. But yeah.
But yeah, so Seahawks at the 49ers. Again, obviously we're both 49ers fans, so everything's going to be seem biased, but I mean, I think the 49ers are the hottest team in the NFL right now. Obviously, they have the longest active winning streak. They have a new rookie quarterback under center who I think is not being paid attention enough to with how well he's playing. Like me and Casey were talking about it before the video that a lot of people who aren't 49ers fans aren't seeing every single play, watching every single game because they're not 49er fans. Whereas Casey and I have, and other 49ers fans have. And he looks like so poised for a rookie, dude. Like, it's nuts. He looks like he's been there for like 5 years already.
Yeah, it's almost like he looks like he knows that he has the most talented roster behind him in the
Yeah.
NFL.
He knows he
Yeah.
can just look anywhere on the field and just toss it to somebody.
Yeah, and like unbiasedly, like I think that's what it is. I think the 49ers are the most talented roster outside of their quarterback in the NFL, and he's playing pretty damn good. But yeah, like I understand. That's what I was telling Mikey. I understand why anybody that's not a Niners fan is like, there's no way the Niners are going to win the Super Bowl because like, how is this guy going to do it? But you need to just watch him play. Like
Yeah.
he really looks like he's in control. But I also wouldn't be surprised if he has a game where he throws like 3 picks in the playoffs and we're out. But I am going to make my picks based off of how star-studded our team is and we've seen him play for 6 games. All right, like that's the evidence we have in front of us.
Yeah.
And he's played damn good in 5 of those 6 games. So
He's of course had his downs and stuff where you're just like, ooh, that was a bad decision. But like,
part of that Raiders game was not good, but he came back.
He second half he mopped it up.
Yeah.
And that's what you want for playoffs. Like in the playoffs, against a team like the Seahawks, especially, their offense has slowed down drastically the second half of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if the Seahawks, kind of give Purdy issues in the first half, like it gives us good trust that he's going to be able to make the adjustments and come back in the second half and make the offense operate and just let our defense shut the Seahawks out, like our defense has done in the second half of every game this season.
Yeah, again, like guys, we can't remove bias from this, but I'm saying double-digit win. Like at least.
I agree.
These teams aren't close, bro. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that scares me is just the fact that it is the Seahawks, and in the back of my mind, I still see like Crabtree
Legion
and
of
Richard
Boom.
Sherman and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still see Richard Sherman picking the ball off.
Yeah.
And Michael Crabtree just there. Like I still see that in the back of my head.
Yeah,
But
but the
these aren't
Seahawks are
those
not.
Seahawks,
They
and
are
we're not
not.
those Niners. Like, so I think we're both taking the Niners, right,
Yeah,
in that matchup.
I think most people are going to be taking the Niners, so I don't think people will really see that as biased. I mean,
Yeah,
but yeah, so Niners over the Seahawks. Next up, we have the Chargers at the Jaguars. Now, this is
I like this game.
yeah. No, so do I. I'm gonna try to watch every game, at least on my phone or something. So the this is where the picks get involved for you, from what you asked
Yeah,
me.
so just to
Yeah,
clarify, guys, for what Mikey is alluding to, like, right, I've accumulated a lot of this shit, like as far as cards are concerned, and the playoffs are the best time to unload it. So I kind of sent out to like all the people I know that are like diehard NFL fans. Like, I was like, when do you think these teams are gonna get bounced from the playoffs? And it was, I think the teams I sent y'all were the Chargers, Jaguars. So actually, let me be specific. So the Chargers for Justin Herbert, the Jaguars for Trevor Lawrence, the Dolphins for Jalen Waddle, because I also have Tua cards,
yeah,
but like I don't think he's gonna play. So that chance to sell that shit has already sailed. I fucking fumbled the bag on that one. I don't have any Bills because they're all too pricey at this point.
right.
Vikings, I have Justin Jefferson, so that was one of them. Bengals, I have Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, so that was the other one. So those were the teams
Yeah.
that I asked about.
So in regards to the Chargers and the Jaguars, I think I'm gonna go with the Jaguars, to be honest, because I'm gonna take Trevor Lawrence over Justin Herbert for the simple fact that I feel like Trevor Lawrence started out in the NFL kind of, you could see he was a rookie, he wasn't that great, but I feel like he's been slowly building up and he's still going up towards his ceiling, and it's not like he improves and he goes back down to being crap. And where he has like random stretches where he's good and random stretches where he's really bad. He's like a consistently going up, I feel like, in his progression. And I feel like Justin Herbert is doing the thing I just said, is where he's having good games, but then he's having bad games, good games, bad games. So,
I'm trying to get my stuff real quick
no,
because
you're good.
I did like a thing today where I went through and I tried to find all the cards of these players that I was
Yeah. And,
potentially selling, and there's a lot of like junk. There's a lot of like $1 cards, so I'm not gonna bother with those.
right. But yeah,
I mean, I
so,
will sell them in like a lot or something, but obviously the holy grail that we're looking at, when should I be unloading, is that
sign T Law.
it's right here, right, the Trevor Lawrence auto. Like, so trying to figure out when we want to get rid of that bad boy.
Yeah.
And right, I said the Jaguars were gonna go out in the first round. I picked the Chargers. Mikey's saying the opposite. I really think either or could happen. Like, I think that's a really even matchup. Those
I,
are
I just think Justin
both two
Herbert's less
quarterbacks.
consistent. So, I'd say,
Both two quarterbacks are getting handed the keys to the car. In the future, like they're all.
and I see just progression from Trevor Lawrence. So I feel like he's going to be the more reliable quarterback for some reason, but we'll see. Like I said, I mean, I wouldn't be blown away if the Chargers beat the Jaguars either. So
I think honestly, to be safe, I'm gonna after this video list both of them, Charger stuff and Jaguar stuff. I don't. I don't really. My Charger shit isn't really that good anyways. It's just like a 9.5 luminance rookie. Like, it's not worth that much. So
right,
like I'll just do that. But really, I just feel like I need to get this T Law listed as soon as I can. So that's gonna
for
be
sure.
the move for me. And I got some like pretty cool lower tier stuff for T Law. I got this like Green Wave Prism from when he was at Clemson, and then I got some of his NFL stuff. Like, I have this Prism Black from Chronicles. I got this Silver Legacy. So I got some cool stuff for T Law.
Yeah.
T Law is definitely the person that I have the most money in as far as just like what I've collected. I've probably
Oh yeah.
spent the most on Justin Jefferson and Tua, but
Jaw.
I've gotten really and I've gotten really lucky on my breaks when it comes to Trevor Lawrence. Like, all this stuff was
Very.
from breaks. So yeah.
But yeah, so
I
Casey's
honestly I
taking.
can't believe my luck when it comes to Trevor Lawrence.
So you're taking the Chargers, right?
Yeah, I took the Chargers in
Yeah.
that game.
Yeah, I'm going with the Jags. So we'll see. I think that's a toss up, like Casey said, though. So
Mm-hmm.
next one,
Sunday, 11 a.m. So
Yeah.
pretty early game, but we're used to having football that early.
Dolphins at the Bills. I mean, I feel like earlier in the season this would have been like a nice play. I thought of it in my brain as a cool playoff matchup, but now I'm just like Bills.
Yeah, the Dolphins are starting like their third string quarterback guys
Yeah,
probably.
like
So
it's not even gonna. I think the Dolphins are gonna get blown out.
yeah, this is another case where I'm gonna
Yeah.
be trying to sell Jalen Waddle ASAP.
Yes, sir. So that one's we're taking the Bills for sure.
Yeah.
Then we got the Giants at the Vikings. And I know Casey's going with the Giants because he doesn't trust Kirk Cousins. I am going with the Vikings because I trust Justin Jefferson and I really don't trust Danny Dimes, to be quite honest.
You're really calling me out on this one.
I do not trust Danny Dimes at all.
Yeah, the
Not in that kind of a situation.
yeah, the I you know what, like not trusting JJ seems really dumb on my part, but that's what I went with my pick, so I'm gonna stand by it.
Uh,
I think this game's really close, and I think it'll be a fun playoff game. So
I think
I think it should be fun.
I don't know. We'll see.
I
I'm go.
just like the just I just can't get past the fact that the Vikings were like really bad at points in this season.
Yeah, very.
like
When was it? They lost what,
like
like 40-3 to the Cowboys or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, so the JJ, we got the green Prism 9.5, which is our only JJ graded, but then I have a ton of JJ color that's ungraded. So yeah, I'm not gonna sell all the JJ. Like, maybe I will. Maybe I'll sell it all and reinvest in like something bigger in the off season because I really do. I really do think Justin Jefferson is gonna be like Hall of Fame wide receiver. So that's
See, hold
really
on, hold on. Oh,
holding on.
we're good. I think my Wi-Fi kind of was being stupid there. We're good now. We're back.
Oh, okay. And then I got the numbered Waddle from when we did our classics rip to 75.
Okay.
So those are two Waddles we got. Nothing really special there. Nothing that's gonna warrant a whole lot of bucks. But I don't think Waddle is a Hall of Famer. I think he's a really good wide receiver though. So I'm just gonna sell the Waddle and that be done with that. But the JJs, like I said, I'll probably sell and try and get back into.
Yeah, that's smart. Um, so I'll take the Vikings. Casey's taking the Giants. Next up, we have the Ravens at the Bengals. I'm taking the Bengals just because I think Lamar Jackson is too injury prone right now.
Yeah, dude, I don't even know if he's gonna play, man.
Like if he does
And
play,
I
it's
don't even know if
gonna
he
it's
wants to play. There's the
like
whole like contract situation with him too. Like I don't know, man.
like
I
what
just
like
really don't
because
know.
the thing that you got to think about the thing for Lamar too is the contract situation, and obviously he wants to win with the Ravens, but like, does he want to risk him having to go to a different team and then hurting his value by being injured or something?
Yeah,
Like,
we got. Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely taking Joe
yeah,
Shiesty.
I'm taking the Bengals. Like, I even with Lamar Jackson, I would probably take the Bengals to be honest with you.
And as Mikey knows, we have a decent amount of Joe Shiesty
Yes, we
and
do.
Jamar too.
Jamar.
So yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of numbered cards when it comes to Jamar Chase. Always with wide receivers, don't try and get base at all. Just go for numbered stuff because wide receivers are a lot cheaper, so you might as well get numbered stuff. So there's the
Right.
numbered stuff that we got. I really like this card. It's got him as like LSU small and then him as Bengals big. I think that's
Yeah,
kind of cool.
that's a
And
cool
that was
card.
numbered to 199. So out of Phoenix, and then we got some numbered to 300, 150, 175. So nothing like super low numbered. And then Joe Burrows, just like got a couple Prism Blacks that I think one of these we got from Rips on here, and then
Yeah,
one of
we
them I
did.
bought. And then I have a numbered Jamar Chase that's graded out of Luminance to 299. Only got an 8 though, so it's nothing really that special. But and then our Donruss Jamar Chase that we did in that break from that thing came out of 10, so that's nice. So yeah,
That's really good.
gonna unload all that stuff probably. But Jamar Chase is I'm up in the air about whether I think he can be a Hall of Famer. Because like
Mm,
I think the talent's there, but earlier in the season I was really worried because he was kind of dudding it up for a decent amount of time there,
yeah, he was.
which made me like reconsider is this a long-term hold to the point where I'm probably going to try and get out from under him, at least on the graded cards.
I would for sure.
Yeah. And just go full in on JJ maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what quarterback I'm necessarily going to hold long term. Like, I'm going to hold my Trey Lance auto long term just because he's a Niner. And right now is a really bad time to sell Trey Lance because.
Yeah.
But probably Joe. Honestly, probably sell all this stuff and then buy a nice Joe Burrow card.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna
roll with
say
it.
I was like legit thinking.
Or T Law.
I think Joe Burrow would be a decent one to hold.
Yeah, I mean, I do just already have
I
an
see him.
autographed T Law card.
I think Joe Burrow is gonna be a Hall of Fame quarterback. So
yeah, and he does have a really good Robin with Jamar Chase versus Trevor Lawrence. Doesn't really have any super stud alongside of him. So, yeah, we're both going Bengals in that matchup. And then the last one is Monday Night Football. At 6:15 on Monday, January 16th, between the Cowboys and the Bucks. The Bucks are hosting because they were the 4th seed and the Cowboys were the 5th. Cowboys are records-wise, Cowboys are the better team. But who do the Bucks have, Mikey?
Tom Brady.
They got this one dude.
And who do the Cowboys have right now?
Yeah. CeeDee Lamb's been pretty good.
No, I mean Dak Prescott.
Oh, sorry. You mean quarterback.
Dak Prescott's been the worst quarterback in the NFL like the past 5 weeks, and that's just a fact. I don't care
whoa,
what anyone says.
Whoa, no, it's not, bro. You're forgetting about Deshaun Watson.
Oh, that's true. He has been awful.
That guy's been dog shit.
He's also a piece of shit, so yeah. So yeah, we'll say Deshaun's the worst. I agree with that. But I'm not saying he's not the worst, obviously. I'm just being dramatic.
No.
But dude, Dak has been bad.
He really has, bro.
I watched the highlights from the game they played this week against the Commanders, dude. Like, it was bad. Like, it was like, why is he not being benched bad?
Well, I mean, he's not being benched because he's Dak Prescott.
You want me to give you a statistic that I saw? I'm pulling it up.
I mean, I know he's been bad, but
no.
Yeah, go ahead, read him off. Read him off for the people.
He was 14 for 37. 39% completion rating. And he threw for 128 yards, 1 touchdown. He fumbled once and threw a pick 6.
That's bad, bro. That's bad.
Literally the reason they lost. He lost to Sam Howell, bro. Who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that, like I said, I think the Cowboys are going to fall out in the first round like they always do. Because I do not think Dak is the long-term solution. He falls off at the end of the season, like, too often. And I think Mike McCarthy is one of the worst head coaches in the playoffs. So he's the reason Aaron Rodgers doesn't have more Super Bowl rings. Don't at me.
Yeah. So we're both going Tom on that one, I think.
We're both going Bucks.
Why not? And then the teams that were fortunate enough to get a first-round bye in the NFC is the Eagles. They were the number 1 seed, and then in the AFC were the Chiefs. So, I do have the Eagles were also someone I asked everybody about, because I have Jalen Hurts rookies, and I got Devontae Smith pretty heavily, because when Devontae was drafted, I liked him the most out of that wide receiver draft class. Now it's obviously Jamar and Waddle, probably both above him. But Devontae's doing really good this year too. So, yeah. Eagles are definitely, you'd say the Niners' biggest competition, right, in the NFC? Because that's what I would say. So
in the NFC, the Eagles? Yes.
Yeah. But AFC is pretty loaded at the top with the Chiefs, Bengals, and Bills. So, yeah. I think we got really good, interesting playoffs coming down the line, people. None of these matchups seem like, well, that's not true. The Dolphins-Bills seems really one-sided, and the Niners-Seahawks. But obviously, Mikey and I are interested in the Niners-Seahawks because it's Niners. But those don't seem like great matchups. But all the other ones seem pretty good. All have storylines. And the Bills-Dolphins obviously has a storyline too. And it's injury and like crazy shit. Like, that was something that happened when we weren't here. It was Monday last week, Damar Hamlin during the game between the Bills and the Bengals had a heart attack.
Yep.
Yeah. How to get CPR on the field. So
Yeah,
obviously thoughts, prayers are with him. He's doing pretty good
absolutely.
now, from what I
He
hear,
he
though.
got discharged from the hospital.
Yeah, he got the breathing tube out. I think it was like 3 days ago, and now at this point he's been discharged.
Yeah,
So
he's back.
that's awesome.
He is already back in Buffalo.
And if you didn't see it, the NFL decided that they were just making that game disappear.
It's gonna be
Didn't
a
happen.
neutral AFC Championship stadium.
And they were all like worried, like, what if the Bills get the 1 seed and the Chiefs and stuff? Well, they got lucky because the Chiefs are the 1 seed, so they're fine. No worries
Yeah,
for them. Everything worked out, and obviously the only thing that really matters is DeMar Hamlin's
yeah,
health. So we hope
yeah.
he's good. Anything else? Oh, I guess the other thing in that game is freaking Tua's got 3 concussions this season. Like, Jesus, bro,
He's
all this shit the NFL's been like, oh, the concussion protocol, and twice he's gotten concussed in the game and still allowed to play further. So they're doing good. Um, yeah, whatever, I guess. I mean, not whatever. Like, obviously that's really bad for Tua, but like, Jesus, the NFL continues to
yeah, he's unlucky.
fuck up. He is. He is really unlucky, it would seem.
But
Any
yeah,
other stuff
that's.
happened in the NFL world since?
I don't think so. Not that I can think of. I'm not looking at all the games, trying to think if anything else
Oh
happened.
shit!
But
Today, Cliff got fired.
oh yeah, Cliff Kingsbury got fired. Yeah. Well, the Cardinals are blowing it up. They fired their defensive coordinator as well.
And I think they're GM too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're
Steve
blowing it
Khan.
up. They're blowing up their
Yeah,
office, which is
and
what
they
needed to
need to.
happen. So
Yeah, boy. Shit.
much as I don't want that team to improve, that's what they needed to do. If I was a
Cliff
Cardinals
Kingsbury
fan,
was
that's I
dog
would be.
shit, bro.
If I was a Cardinals fan right now, I would be very happy and looking forward to the future. I would just hope that we
But
blew up the
also
team too.
also be worried about your quarterback a
No,
little bit, bro.
I would hope
Cause
that we blew up the team too, bring in fresh coaches with a new rookie quarterback, something like that. That's what I would look at.
ooh, you're saying draft someone over Kyler. You
I'm saying trade Kyler. Yep.
gonna trade away Kyler or what? Trade Kyler? Yeah.
Yep. Trade him to like the Browns or something.
They have Deshaun Watson, bro. He's all good. Ha!
Send him over to the
uh,
Patriots.
you know, that's where Tommy's gonna go, bro. Remember, he's not gonna retire ever. That guy's got to go to a different team after this Bucks thing.
He's going to the Raiders.
Oh, you think Tom Brady's gonna be in Vegas?
Hmm.
That's what a lot of people are talking about. So you ain't crazy on that one. A lot of people talking about that one.
That's probably the only way they'd get Devontae Adams to stay, to be honest.
Whew, yeah. If I were Devontae, I'd be thinking good and hard about whether I want to be around that team. They sucked ass, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
They played a good game against us, though.
Like they'd have to bring in someone like Tom Brady, like with that kind of name, to get Devontae Adams and other players like him to be like, I'll stay one more year.
Amen, brother. All right, so that's it for our takes on the
Yep.
NBA and NFL. We're gonna get to cards, but I'm gonna need a little bit so I can clean off all of these cards that I put on my table. So,
All right.
looking at the stack of Mac Jones shit over here too.
Matt Jones.
That's
Shit.
a fat ass L, bro. Mac Jones and Tua, big ol' L's. But you win some, you lose some. You got to admit both.
You win some, you lose some.
Tomatoes or tomatoes, Mikey. Yep. I have so many fucking junk cards, bro. Honestly. Anybody got kids, just let me know and I'll send them random shit. Alright, there's so much garbage. Not garbage, but like cards that are like 50 cents and I ain't ever gonna sell, so. Because that's just too much work shipping and all that shit to sell 50-cent cards. So they might as well be useless. That's my take. Alright, we're moving you over there. I don't know what's happening right now. kind of a shit show. All right. So, any hiccups with the move, Mike, or everything good?
Got a little hiccup with the dryer right now, so I'm having to try to figure out.
Just
My
not heating up.
Nah, so like the little flexible aluminum tube thing, that you connect to
The wall.
the wall in the
Yeah, the
dryer.
exhaust.
Yeah. So the part that you hook it up to on the wall,
Oh, okay.
the pipe that's supposed to be coming out to connect to is like completely flush with the wall. So there's like no way for me to get that thing around it. Like it's like open on the sides of it, like a very, very, very minute amount. So I'm trying to think about what I have to do.
You have no idea.
Thinking about trying to get like a butter knife and maybe try to like shove it through those holes right there and like kind of shove that clamp halfway over it and with the screw out a little bit for me to screw it. Try to shove it in with the butter knife or something. I don't know. All right, we can see your messages.
Oh, ho, ho.
You're welcome.
Yikes! That boy always looking out for me. Oh, you want to see a nice, fun development, Mikey?
Your thumb.
Thumb and pinky, bruh.
Why thumb and pinky?
This fucking kid was like, Mr. White, paint your nails. I was like, whatever. And did the thumb and pinky, and then they left. And I was like, all right, now I look like a freaking moron. So that I gotta get off, but I left it on just for the meme during the video. So we got select football and Prizm basketball.
24 cards each.
Better run through than that. Let's see. All right, guys. So this is what we're ripping. We got 2021 Select NFL Football Blaster Box and a 2021 Prizm NBA Blaster Box. So, kind of two premier products that everybody's about: Prizm and Select. So with the Select Football, you get 3 Blaster exclusive green and yellow Prizm die cuts. We know that. We've opened this product before. 24 cards in a box. And then the Prizm Basketball, also 24 cards in a box. Find 3 Blaster exclusive Ice Prisms is what we're looking for. This comes from Target. This is a Target exclusive. So, yeah. Mikey, basketball or football first? Which one?
Let's do basketball. Let's finish with football.
Let's do basketball. That is the way that the show went today, so that would probably make the most sense. Let's use the grandpa knife and get in here and open her. Okay, I don't know if you get any silvers guaranteed in this, but obviously with Prizm, it's all about the silvers. Oh yeah, the big chase in this is, since this is the 75th season of the NBA, there's also these special parallels that are 75th, so that'll be really cool if we get one of those.
Okay.
And they're numbered to 75, and it says look for autographs and penmanship and rookie penmanship. Lamau, you're right. That'll be nice. And then you got, all of the other specs, everything you can find in here. So you can read that at some point, but I'm not doing that on screen. So here's our packs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got the 6 that we want. Gotta be some money in here, right?
Get it.
This one is $35 online. So not nothing. So we're starting off with a rookie, Quentin Grimes, who Tom Thibodeau over at the Knicks, I don't know, said he wouldn't trade for I don't remember what the All-Star was. I think it was Donovan Mitchell. He was like, yeah, I'm not including Quentin Grimes in that deal. Lamau, idiot. We got the bald eagle.
Oof.
Yeah, Mikey, how's the camera angle looking?
It's fine.
Okay. Bald eagle, Alex Caruso. We got Dylan Brooks, and then we got a Devin Booker. Lamau. Dominance. well, parallel, I guess.
Mm.
So we'll do classic run through how we do it here. We'll do junk here, so base garbage here. We'll do rookies and inserts here, and then we'll do like big cards over there. And big rookies will go over there too. Like there's
Yeah.
Mobley, there's Cade, there's Jalen Green, there's big people to find in this. Josh Giddey, Franz Wagner, Vince Carter, Doug McDermott. Okay, we got one of those ice. What is it? Yeah, ice prisms coming up next. Not a rookie. Bobby Portis.
Oof.
Okay, so far junk, which for Prizm basketball is pretty true. It is the flagship basketball product, but it is tough to find anything, bro. John Collins, Ricky Rubio, Kobe White. Okay, we do have a silver. Is it a rookie? No, it's not. It is Paul
Oh.
George. And then we got a ice on the
Nice. Yeah.
back. Is it a rookie? Also no. Montrezl Harrell.
Bruh.
Nice. Yikes.
Bruh.
Bruh. And what we had in that pack was 5 cards. So, Mikey, what are the chances you think 3 cards are in this one? I'm going to say 100% 3 cards in this one. 5,000% there are 3 cards in here. Ben Simmons. We got a green Kristaps. And we did get a rookie on one of our ices. So, let's slow roll the team. Team Sacramento Kings. So, Davion Mitchell, hopefully? Yeah. All right. That will throw over here. Pretty good rookie. Well, he's not a rookie no more. This is his second year. He's like a pretty good bench player for us. So, as a Kings fan, I'm probably the best dude to get that card and be the most happy about it. So, or one of them. So, 2 more. Still nothing all that special, to be quite honest with you. We got Xavier Tillman, Larry Nance. Oh, here's an NBA 75th. That's actually really cool. Okay, no rookie, but that could still be something, all right. Washington Wizards. Oh, bro, come on. That's an oof. Is that Montrezl Harrell again? Yeah, it is on the 75th.
You can put that in the trash pile. Put it in the middle. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And then Emergent Chris Duarte. So that's the rookie like insert. There's Emergent that they have in Prizm basketball. Last pack, and we've got none of the big rookies. I can't say I'm all that surprised. When I bought this product, I knew I was gonna get the shit kicked out of me. This pack has way more than 4 cards in it. Oh no, it doesn't. It has some kind of hit. It's probably like a jersey card, but I was gonna say this the pack is definitely thick. Facundo Campazzo, Chris Bouchard. Let's do the back card first. Instant Impact, Zaire Williamson. So that's another insert. That's a rookie insert.
Okay.
It's kind of cool looking, I guess.
That's alright.
I don't know. And then SWCBZ. Yo, I don't. That's not going to be anybody that we want this to be, I don't think. This enclosed game war use material is Utah Jazz Carlos Boozer. Bro, that's so funny. Sensational Slotch's Carlos Boozer that they he was like a pretty good player, but like 10 years ago. Like, what?
That's so weird. So old.
That's such a meme, bro. Oh my god. I love these guys. That's a nice $1 patch card. In case you guys are like, oh, I wonder how they did. $4 maybe.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
It's pretty bad, but like I said, I'm not surprised. Look at that, bro. We got one of our ices was Montrezl Harrell, and then we got a 75th, and it was Montrezl Harrell. Ugh. Why they do this to us, bro?
Oof.
If any of you guys are a big time Montrezl Harrell fan, hit me up, bro. Get a good price on that. By a good price, I mean $3.99 if you're actually a Montrezl Harrell fan. All right. Football, which you have a lot better luck with. Mikey and I, we've opened, I don't know how many boxes of this, maybe 4 at this point, and
Yeah, ish, I
we
think.
got numbered cards at least, pretty good numbered cards. Like the potential's there. We haven't gotten any big hits, but 2021 class has a
Well,
lot of those quarterbacks.
didn't you pull that Mac Jones out of these?
No. No.
Or was it the Joe Burrow, the Black
That was
Ice?
from that. I don't know where we. Out of this, I don't think we've gotten a whole lot of anything.
No.
We got the Mac out of when we did that full box of Don Russ, and then we had that like
Oh.
pack on top. That's where that Mac came out of, and then the Joe came out of Chronicles stuff. All right, let's see. We got all 6 packs that we do. Didn't get cheaped on those, so let's do it. We got Elijah Moore rookie card, Devontae Adams, Fred Warner.
Nice. It's a die
For the
cut.
Niners fans in the chat. And then a Christian McCaffrey.
Also for the 49ers fans in the chat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't remember what this is. Oh yeah, premier level. So that's right. For those of you that don't know, Select kind of has parallels in that they have 3 different versions of base cards that get printed. Concourse, premier level, and then field level, which field level is the one you want. You only get like 1 field level card in these boxes. So. Michael Carter. We have a die cut on the back that is different than the ones we're promised, so I think it's like a straight silver. Kyle Pitts, select, and then a rookie card. Okay. I see a Pat's helmet right there.
Is it?
Less exciting if it's a Mac, but it is a Mac.
Yeah.
All right, silver die cut Mac Jones.
Get rid of that immediately, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Get rid of that immediately.
Right. Boop. Got our security tag. Made sure we didn't steal it. Fair enough. I haven't stolen anything in my life besides what was it? Gummy candy from a store when I was a little kid one time. You know the things where you scoop candy out of?
Yeah.
Scooped a big old handful and just ate it right there. Felt like a rebel. Micah Parsons. Oh, why did I put that? Kyle Pitts over there. You're supposed to be in the middle. Your rookie card. Micah Parsons in the middle. T-Law. Oh, look at him. A little
Very
base
nice.
T-Law. Base T-Law action. A little Kyle Trask. Sheesh. And Davis Mills. Look at that. Quarterback. Little quarterback run there.
Yeah.
One of these is better than the others, I think.
Kyle Trask.
Huh. Yeah, Kyle Trask. Yeah. Kyle Trask. I'll tell you who wants Kyle Trask to be really good. Pac-Man does. He pulled a, I think it was on his either Flawless or National Treasure stream. He pulled like a 1-of-1 Kyle Trask, like dual NFL Shield, I think, or dual Nike
so he
swatches.
wants him
One of
in
those
this seed.
1-of-1s. It was crazy. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
on, what is he on the
crazy
Bucks?
expensive card if he's good. Yeah, he's Tom Brady's backup.
Tom
Brady!
Tom Brady. Yeah.
Baker Mayfield. Sheesh! One of our Prisms is defensive lineman Quinton Williams.
I feel like we always get him.
And then Ramondre Stevenson. Yeah, this is club level. Sheesh. Trey Sermon, Mikey's favorite running back.
Oh god, that guy was so bad.
Daniel Jones. Turbocharged Patrick Mahomes. And then Kirk, Mikey's favorite quarterback, Kirk Cousins.
Yes, sir.
All right, last pack, people.
That last pack kind of sucked.
Is the Mac the only thing we're getting out of this one? Yeah, that last pack did really suck ass. I hope not, because we haven't gotten a numbered card. I hope that's not the last thing we're getting out of here. I hope we don't ruin our streak of no numbers.
Pull it down a little bit.
Semi Fajoko. What?
Pull the cards down.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Bro, I'm really bad about separating them the way I said I was going to separate them. Charles Woodson, Anthony Schwartz, and
Ooh,
then Jacob Harris from the Rams.
this is
Bro,
that was
that one was tough. Besides the Mac,
I'm gonna go with like $3-4.
the Mac is definitely the highlight, and the highlight at this point is pretty. I don't know, stretching the imagination out a little bit on that one. Man, I don't.
That was rough. That was
I don't
bad.
like. I thought basketball was bad enough that I thought football had it in the bag. But I'm honestly not even sure if football beat basketball. Like they're both so shit. Like, cause you got this rookie parallel, and then you got this rookie
I
parallel.
think they both lost. I don't think either one of them won.
You know what? You know what? I like the way you think. I think you're right, Mikey.
That's just being honest.
I think they both lost. Yeah, I think you're right. Whew. Talk about taking $75 and just throwing it in the fire.
Yeah, actually.
That would have been probably funner though, honestly. Well, that trash just fell off the table, so that's nice. Whatever.
I mean, the whole box is trash, so just throw it all in the fire.
Sheesh! Mikey has no chill right now, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just saying, bro.
Chill.
Best card was a Mac Jones.
Best card. Okay, bro.
Your camera just did a kickflip.
It actually didn't disconnect.
Yeah, it's still on.
Out of all the times it disconnects, it falls all the way off the computer and doesn't disconnect.
That's funny.
Whoa, it's wigging out now.
Yeah, it's wigging out a little bit for sure. What was this, episode 40?
Take us away. Episode 45.
Yes, sir. Alright, guys, that is it for episode 45 of Sonoran Sports Cards. We talked about the NBA standings. I think it's pretty accurate to what you were kind of basing it off of when you chose the teams in the very beginning. I think it's starting to go in that direction aside from the Suns and the Heat. Probably.
Also, I want to call back to a point in the NFL season where really early on in the Jaguars were terrible, and I said, guys, the Jaguars are going to make the playoffs. So
he did say that. I can give you credit for that.
Jaguars are in the playoffs, so you know I'm pretty much a genius.
Yeah, you're
especially if you go through. If you go through and look at all of our picks, I'm definitely a genius. I win all those all the time. So you don't need to actually look at them. Just trust what I'm saying right now.
Didn't like the last time me and you get like half the games wrong? It was really bad.
Yeah, no, we're really bad. Yeah.
But yeah, so the NBA, then of course we went over the NFL playoffs, all but the Bills and Dolphins games. And aside maybe from the Niners Seahawks, but me and Casey are 49ers fans, so we'll like to watch it. But yeah, honestly, some pretty good matchups that I'm glad. I'm not like, I wouldn't be like bored watching any of the games, I think so. But that's what the playoffs are for. It's all the best teams. So, but yeah, so if you guys like what you saw, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell to see us when we go live. You can join us and chat with us here, and we'll try to reply to you as much as we possibly can.
Like we said, if you're a Montrezl Harrell super fan, let us know.
Yeah, try to get those really good cards that we pulled.
Check these bad boys for you.
Straight money.
Why couldn't these be, you know, that guy, the other guy on the Lakers named LeBron James? Why couldn't that be who these were?
Who?
You know what I'm saying? Montrezl Harrell's not even on the Lakers. You really want to know what's great about these cards, Mike?
What is that?
What team is shown in the picture?
The Lakers.
What team? Can you see what team names down there? Washington Wizards.
Why is he in the Lakers uniform?
Because when they printed it, I guess they printed these like way into the next season, so they definitely had him in Wizards uniform. But it's just Panini's lazy, man.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that is it for this episode. And like I said, hit that notification bell soon we go live, guys. So you guys can join us here in the chat. We'll go over all the playoff games. So
Yeah,
thank you,
really.
guys.
Thanks for watching,
Yeah,
everybody.
appreciate it, guys. And we'll see you guys next Monday.